Sword fighter, huge toy collecting movies. Good or bad or getting their dues. Restoration for memories.
Hello everyone, it's Outrider here, and it's Sunday. That means it's car boot day. Let's start off with what Oliver found. So two of the first items he picked up were a Nemo and a Dore. These cost £1.50. I think it was from like the third store along. And he picked up a Hank, that was brand new, for £2. Then the action figures in the Ben 10, he picked up a Rescue Bot and two of the Ben 10 figures on the right for £1, an Iron Man for 50p, and the rest of the Ben 10 stuff was given to him for free by a lady on the store. And for 50p, he picked up a couple of Ben 10 walkie-talkies. Now, these do work, but the battery in one of them had died, and that's cost me £2 to replace the bloody battery, 4 times the amount of the bloody walkie-talkie. But never mind, he loves them. So today's boot was okay. More stuff for Oliver than for me. Nothing I'm really going to keep. A couple of bargains, but all of this is either going to friends or is already listed on eBay, to be honest with you. So I picked up in no particular order some games for my friend Luke at work. So we picked up Bust a Move. That one doesn't have the sleeve, but it does have the book in pretty good condition. It is the right disc in there. It's a Platinum Edition one. The disc looks fine and nothing broken inside, and the case itself is in decent nick. Picked up the Next Tetris. Never heard of it before, but I think it was on about Tetris 2 at work, so I don't know if this is it or whatever, but it's got the book, it's got the game, pretty decent condition as well. I don't think these have been played on that much, to be honest with you. We've got Worms. The guy in the store was saying, oh, that's worth a little bit of money, that is, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, he's got it from a charity shop for £3. But, yeah, that one's got the book as well, the disc, and the artwork sleeve. And the weakest one is the weakest link. That one has got the book as well. It's got the main cover. It's even got like a little Activision pull-out inside. I don't think these have actually been played on, to be honest with you. A little bit of dust inside, but the condition of the cases and the games look pretty much flawless. All of those were a total of £3. So Luke's happy with those. He loves his PS1 games. So he will have those delivered to work for him tomorrow. So from the same store, I picked up a couple of wrestlers. I picked up Roddy Piper. And I picked up Kerry Von Erich, the Texas Tornado. Picked up him. Funny thing about him, you can see his torso is tanned and the rest of him isn't. And I'll stick a picture this side of what he looked like when I bought him this morning. Someone have actually painted some trousers on him and some different colour shoes in poster paint. It come off relatively easily. None of the mechanics still work in either of these guys, unfortunately. Well, maybe that one does. Maybe that's what it's supposed to do, but it's a bit weak. These are £1.50 for the two of them. I don't know if I've paid over the odds for that, but I'll bundle them up on eBay, and if I can make a couple of quid on that, that's fine. But if not, it doesn't really matter. I might, if I can't sell it, I'll probably just keep this one because he's actually quite cool. He's got a kilt on, so there you are. So yeah, that store had £4.50 off me. And I spent up £12 all day, so I think they did pretty well from me. Now, we went round for a second time, me and Oliver did. He decided he wanted to go around a second time, which is fine. We actually found a few more Ben 10 bits from inside one of the tubs underneath the store, which the lady kindly gave him for free. She wanted 10p at first, but when I only had a £5 note, she was like, oh no, just take them, which is fine. But she did have a bag of Star Wars bits on her table, which I passed the first time round, and as I was in conversation with her, asked how much they were, she said £1, and I thought, well, I'll pick them up. So there's a few of these kind of figures, and I'll go through a couple of what look like clone troopers or something. This dude, I think, is out of an animated series. Is it Clone Wars or something? I'm not sure. This guy, TIE Fighter pilot. Got another TIE Fighter pilot. We've got what looks like a female Mandalorian. Quite cool. yeah, I didn't really pick them up because of that. I picked them up because there were some Micro Machines on there. So there was a Millennium Falcon. There is a TIE Bomber. There is, I think, is that Obi-Wan ship? It might be Obi-Wan ship from the prequels. We've got Slave 1, Jango Fett ship. We have one of the clone troop transporters, I think it is. A Super Star Destroyer. And Poe Dameron's X-Wing, which I actually quite like, to be fair. And if these don't sell, I'll be happy just to keep this one. Quite cool. He was really bent out of shape, so I've put him in some hot water and now he's fine. So yeah, they were all a quid. Best and most vintage item I picked up today was this. It was the sewer snake boat, I think it is, from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's got a bit of sticker wear on it. It was really, really dirty. It's date stamped 1989, and this was in one of those boxes that had some clothes in there and some random other toys. And I saw the snake sticking up, and at first I thought it might have been a He-Man vehicle, but as soon as I saw the I Hate Turtles sticker and the shredded on the back and Turtles Overboard, I thought, oh no, this is definitely a Turtles vehicle, and it is quite cool. This cost me 20 pence, so I'm quite happy to have picked up that. It is a bit dirty, and again, it's gone straight on eBay. Basically, because I'm trying to get myself a Siege Jetfire, which is now in Smiths. Nearly said Sainsbury's, it's now in Smiths. And I'm about halfway there with some sales that I've made and everything like that. I've got a lot of Transformer stuff and other stuff up for sale on my eBay account. So yeah, if you do want to have a look, it's Naked Snake Jack on eBay. Metal Gear Solid 3 reference, nothing to do with being a perv or anything like that. It is just because of Snake in Metal Gear Solid 3. But yeah, so that's everything I picked up. It wasn't a big day, but you know what? Some cool little items, not a lot spent. I think, including the games, less than £6, £5.70 for all that stuff, plus Oliver's stuff, which I think came to about £6. I think the cuddly toys were the most expensive. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this little video. It's coming to the end of car boot season now. Maybe get 1 or 2 more weeks in, but we'll see. Anyway, till next time, I've been Zort Rider, and I'll see you again soon.